Hi, my name's Savant, and this is why I love my Harmor. Harmor is a plugin by FL Studio ImageLine, and it's a it goes beyond just being a synthesizer. It's an effect plugin. It's a machine. It's a loop machine. It's a sampler. It can turn images into sound, and it can turn others others sound into a new sound. It's called resynthesis, and this technique is very kind of not touched upon. A lot of people have done it in the past, but really hasn't caught on mainstream. Mention some people like BT and Aphex Twin, Richard. They've used kind of resynthesis as their kind of main technique in the IDM scene, but this is much more leaned against the bass culture that's happening right now, where you can make more neuro or deep growls or sawtoothy, weird, crispy robot sounds. It's got formant. You can just adjust the formants on it. You can adjust the scale of the formant and the pitch of it, and it can adjust tempo and everything is just, you can go into the grains of the sound you're importing into it and just stretch it into robotic beauty. So it's really, and envelopes straight on the screen like any other oscillator has. Really simple, easy to go into. And also it's got all the built-in cool effects like reverb and chorus, distortion. Distortion is really nice to get tons of options on it. Sounds amazing, wicked stuff. And also making a sawtooth into square by just moving this frequency detuning stuff is crazy. Very crisp and plucky. Suddenly very naughty and bassy, so that it goes beyond any other synthesizer, in my opinion, to what it can do. And you can turn the filter into a phaser also. Make it talk a bit. Also, you can turn the resonance into noise. So you can get this digital noise feeling. And now we haven't even done anything with it. So when you open sounds in it, like, it's just amazing. Oh, that's a bit crisp. I'm sorry about that. We'll just equalize it real quick. Opening up synth sounds, and this is even more brain melting. So the first time I noticed this plugin was with the newest version of FL Studio, because I've been using 7 up until this new one that came out, 11 or 10 even. So I've been like in the dark for a long time. So this one came out about 10 or 9 or something. I think it was 10, and really I didn't really think of it as a bass plugin in first. But when I went through the presets and just saw what it could do, it instantly got me into a motion of, oh shit, I've never heard this before ever. And the first thing I noticed was this. I can show you guys. This is just mind blowing. Effects filter, harmony resynthesis. It's in here.
Picture is worth 1,000 words. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
So that was the first actually experience I had with Harmor right there. You just saw it, and I was like, it was like this orgasm slash mind blowing moment where you go like, oh damn, imagine what I can do with this stuff. And the first thing I thought was, okay, open Photoshop. So opening Photoshop, you can draw and kind of see how the sound waves work there, and try to experiment with, okay, what if I make my own? What will that sound like? And you can get crazy frequencies. It's like seeing colors that's never been seen before. That's really how the palette works when you put sounds and images in here. Like we can drag drop any image I can show you. That's imported in the synth. So that's pretty dope. I approve. This is a thing I made in Harmor, and I just used speed and pitch and everything inside of Harmor and automated everything, and made this kind of I don't know, Megatron going into airplane mode or something. So if you want to make Transformers 4 and you need some sound design tools for that this is probably it. Like, you can spend a long time using Massive or FM8 to try and create those neurofunk, like robotic, metallic sounds, but this is like. And as I said, you can make a pluck in the trans synth in it. You can make anything in it. Basically, you can pads. You can put your drums through it. You can do anything. It's crazy. It's a kind of a vocoder as well. You know, put a vocal line in there. You can play chords with that stuff, and it will make shit happen for you, for sure. So that's why I love that stuff. It's crazy. It's a Swiss Army knife of plugins, and you rarely come across that kind of reach. So look at that stuff. It's playing a